The dawn breaks clear. Got my coffee black and my mind in gear. Some folks look down on what I create, but I know deep down what makes this country great. Yeah. My hands tell the story. Ain't gotta say no more. These callous fingers carry the weight of what we're working for. Bright day, right on, wrong. Keep on working, keep on bidding. They say I ain't refined, don't fit their mold, but I got something better than their streets of cold. Cause what I build keeps their world alive, and that's a truth they can't deny. My hands tell a story, ain't gotta say no more. These callous fingers carry the weight of what we're working for. Since the sun came up today, got dirt under my nails, and that's okay. Some folks look at me with a nose in the air, like the way I talk means I got nothing to share. But I learned my lessons where the rubber meets road. Every scar I got, well, that's wisdom I'm on. I ain't got much book of learning, but I know what's true. Life's been my teacher, and that schooling ain't through. Your diploma's hanging proudly on the wall, while my education came from taking the fall. Fixed every engine that ever broke down. You solved more problems than them textbooks found. Yeah, my classroom was a hot summer field, where sweat and struggle teach you how life really feels. Yeah. Fancy words and theory tests, I'll take my know-how that stood up to life's mess. When your car breaks down on a backwoods road, them pages in voice won't help you get home, but these hands right here know just what to do. This real world wisdom's worth its weight in truth. Ain't got much book learning, but I know what's true. Life's been my teacher, and that schooling ain't through. Yeah, life's been my teacher, schooling ain't through. Inherited this double wide from my old man. Beer cans in the front yard, truck of bone blocks. Neighbors might look down, but they don't understand. Got everything I need right here on my lot. Some folks call it trash, but they ain't seen the magic. King of the trailer park, got my double wide throne. Queen by my side, and a cold beer in hand. This here's my kingdom, and I'm proud to own. Fixed up the skirting with my own two hands. Built a wooden deck where we barbecue. Every Friday night the whole park comes to jam. Living like royalty, just me and my crew. They say we ain't got class, but we got something better. King of the trailer park, got my double wide throne. Queen by my side, and a cold beer in hand. This here's my kingdom, and I'm proud to own. House or country club crowd. Down here in the gravel and grass, we wear our crowns proud. Cast united we stand. Weekly bonfires and NASCAR on TV. Wouldn't trade this life for no promised land. 'Cause trailer park blood runs deep in me. King of the trailer park, got my double wide throne. Queen by my side, and a cold beer in hand. This here's my kingdom, and I'm proud to own. Proud to own. Big education's the key to success. Let me tell you something. Got grease under my fingernails and dirt caked on my boots. Never stepped inside no college, but I ain't no damn fool. Got my PhD and to keep on trucking. 'Fix my daddy's tractor with duct tape and some wire. Built a whole damn chicken coop for scrap pulled from the fire. Got my PhD and making something out of nothing. Yeah, my PhD and making something out of nothing. Life hands you broke down parts and learn to keep on trucking. They can laugh all they want from their ivory towers, but when the shit breaks down, who's got the real power? Got PhD and making something out of nothing. Yeah, my PhD and making something out of nothing. Well, life hands you broke down parts, you learn to keep on trucking. Walking these hills in my daddy's boots, found something hidden behind the roots. Grandpa's whispers still echo here through rusted metal and mountain air. Copper pots and mountain ways, been here since my younger days. Some folks call it outlaw blood, but we call it doing what we could. Mason jars stacked in rows, every bottle holds a story I know about surviving hard times with callous pride, while city folk just look down inside. His hands taught me more than words about standing tall in this backwoods world. Copper pots and mountain ways, been here since my younger days. Some folks call it outlaw blood, but we call it doing what we could. You know, my grandpa always said, ain't about breaking laws, it's about feeding family when times get raw. I stand here by his still, feel his spirit in these hills, teaching lessons that don't fade, about the choices that we made. Copper pipes and mountain waves, miss my younger days. Some folks call it outlaw blood, but we call it doing what we could. We call it doing what we could.
Saw you walking through the honky-tonk door. Your work was dusty from the red clay floor. You didn't care what anybody thought, just ordered whiskey straight and tall. Something about the way you carried yourself, like a country girl who don't need much else, caught my eye from across the bar, like a signal flare shooting through the dark. If you don't mind a little mud on the floor, then baby, walk right through my door. Muddy boots, welcome here any day. That's all I ever wanted anyway. Found out you drive a beat-up Ford, got calluses that tell their own stories, Lord. You can change a tire faster than most men and ain't afraid to get dirty now and then. Our grandma taught you how to make sweet tea. Your daddy showed you how to fish and be free. Everything about you feels like home, like someone I've always known. If you don't mind a little mud on the floor, then baby, walk right through my door. Muddy boots, welcome here any day. That's all I ever wanted anyway. Some folks might call us simple, some might call us plain, but they don't understand what we've got, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Now every morning when I wake up and see your muddy boots right next to me, I thank the Lord for sending you my way, 'cause you're the kind that ain't afraid to stay. You understand this simple man's heart, known it right from the very start. When you walked in with that country grace, put a smile right on my face. If you don't mind a little mud on the floor, then baby, walk right through my door. Muddy boots, welcome here any day. That's all I ever wanted anyway. That's all I ever wanted anyway. Early morning on the water, just me and my pole, sitting in my John boat, finding peace down in my soul. People say I'm wasting time, but they don't understand what you're finding when you're fishing. More than fish, my friend. How can you see so clear when the water's turning brown? Yeah. How can you find yourself when nobody else is around? Truth comes rising up from way down in the ground. The muddier the water gets, the clearer I can see now. Daddy taught me long ago, sometimes dirt tells the truth, city folk don't understand, but that's alright with me and you. Some folks need their fancy things to figure out their way, but out here in the backwater, everything's okay. How can you see so clear when the water's turning brown? Yeah. How can you find yourself when nobody else is around? Whoa. The truth comes rising up from way down in the ground. The muddier the water gets, the clearer I can see now. Simple man with simple ways, don't need to complicate. What comes natural to me ain't gonna change. How can you see so clear when the water's turning round? How can you find yourself when nobody else is around? The truth comes rising up from way down in the ground. The muddier the water gets, the clearer I see. The clearer I see, the clearer I can see now. Dirt on my boots and grease on my hands, back of my truck's where I make my stand. Some folks talk, but they don't understand living free on this piece of land. Been called names since I was a kid, never cared much for what they did. Got my own way, that's how I live, taking what life's got left to give. If the mud don't stick, if the mud don't stick, it ain't worth the ride. If the mud don't stick, you're waiting strong. Prove them all wrong. Teacher said I'd never make it far. Now I'm rolling in my daddy's old car. Built it up with these working hands while they're stuck in their own quicksand. Friday nights down at Wilson's Field, breaking rules that will never yield. Got that engine running wild and free, living life the way it should be. If the mud don't stick, it ain't worth the ride. If the mud don't stick, you ain't living right. If the mud don't keep on rolling strong, them all this single wide with you, making every country evening new. Coffee on the porch when day breaks through. Baby, what else could I want to do? Some folks look down their nose at us, like living simple, such a fuss. But girl, you make this place a crown for the sweetest queen in this small town. You're the queen of the double wide, paradise on a poor man's dime. Every morning when I see your face makes this trailer feel like I own space, living large in a small design. You're the queen of the double wide. Del Parque aquí, bailando en la cocina, sí. Todo lo que necesito ver es tu sonrisa al amanecer. They don't understand our kind of wealth. Got everything right here myself. Your love's worth more than mansion walls. Who needs silver when we struck gold? You're the queen of the double wide, paradise on a poor man's dime. Every morning when I see your face makes this trailer feel like our own space, living large in a small design. You're the queen of the double wide, and I wouldn't change a single thing. Baby, you make me feel like a king. You look down your nose when I pull up in my truck, with the mud on the tires and the bass turned up. Say I'm just another backwoods boy gone wrong, but I learned long ago to stand proud and strong. They can mock my accent, laugh at where I'm from, but I've got something real that can't be undone. Call me what you want, but you can't call me fake. Got my own way of living, and that's all it takes. You can judge my clothes, my truck, my hometown, but I'm standing here real while you're just throwing names around. Some folks chase dollars, wear suits and fancy ties, living for the weekend, trapped in their disguise. Me, I work hard with these callous hands, building something honest on this southern land. Could have changed my ways, tried to fit their mold, but staying true to me is worth more than gold. Call me what you want, but you can't call me fake. Got my own way of living, and that's all it takes. You can judge my clothes, my truck, my hometown, but I'm standing here real while you're just throwing names around. I've heard every name they could could possibly say. Seen every look they could throw my way, but at the end of the day, when the sun goes down, I sleep just fine with my feet on solid ground. Call me what you want, but you can't call me fake. Got my own way of living, and that's all it takes. You can judge my clothes, my truck, my hometown, but I'm standing here real while you're just throwing names around. Standing here real while you're just throwing names around. From the city, press khakis and all that. Told him lose the time, man, time to hit the backwoods track. Face all worried when I turned down that older road. Said, trust me, friend, got some lessons to be showed. School's in session down a dirt road. Ain't no textbooks, just the ways of country folk. Learning like the muddy way, y'all. Time to get that city slicker broken, yo. First stop, fishing hole. His designer shoes all wet. Caught his first base, now he's jumping like a kid, I bet. By sundown, covered head to toe in Georgia clay. Sitting tailgate, cracking cold ones, feeling okay. School's in session down a dirt road. Ain't no textbooks, just the ways of country folk. Slicker broken, yo. Now he's revving engines, splashing through the mud, trading stock tips for some hunting tips. That city boy's done found his country blood. School's in session down the dirt road. Ain't no textbooks, just the ways of country folk. Learning like the muddy way, y'all. Time to get that city slicker broken, yo. Get him broken, yo. Here where the water's still, never met a soul who understood what I found in these midnight hours when the world gets quiet like it should. Got my line in the muddy deep while the bullfrogs sing their song. Ain't no better place to be than right here where I belong. Just me and the crickets under Saturn's light. Just me and the crickets, everything's alright. about the fancy things, but they ain't never felt so free as sitting here on this wooden dock where no one tells me who to be. Let them laugh about my simple ways, let them wonder why I stay, 'cause they don't know what peace can mean till they watch night turn to day. Just me and the crickets under Saturn's light. Just me and the crickets, everything's alright. Y'all can keep your bright lights in your judgment day. I found my heaven right here, and I'm gonna stay. Sometimes I think about my dad and how he showed me what was true. Said, son, the simple things in life are gonna make a man and a you. Now I understand those words he said, the stars reflect down below. 'Cause wisdom comes in quiet times when you learn to let things go. It's me and the crickets under Saturn's light. Just me and the crickets, everything's alright. Everything's alright. I see that look upon your face when I pull up in my truck. You're judging from your high-rise place, think you got me all sized up. But honey, let me tell you straight, there's more than meets your eye. 'Cause what you're looking down on, wait, is something that I prize. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, like mud on boots is something wrong. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, but I've been this way all along. Got calluses upon these hands from honest work each day. While you're out chasing big city brands, I'm making my own way. My grandpa taught me from the start to never bow my head. Keep family close inside my heart and mean each word I said. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, like dirt roads lead nowhere at all. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, but I'm standing round and tall. It's Sunday dinners after church and neighbors helping neighbors. It's knowing what your word is worth and loving simple favors. It's pickup trucks and fishing lines, teaching kids what matters. It's holding on to simpler times when handshakes seal the chapters. Let me break it down and make it clear for all to see. Got a double wide pride that's running wild and running free. Back porch sitting, sweet tea sipping, garden that I grow. Four-wheel driving, family thriving, that's the life I know. Good dog running, deer hunt coming, tractor in the field, burner swinging, church bells ringing, that's the life, that's the real. BBQ smoking, jokes are joking, bonfire burning bright, this ain't just living, this is having doing country right. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, like it's something to be ashamed, like simple life ain't worth the time. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, but you don't know what you're saying. But this way of life is mine. You say redneck that you don't know. You say redneck like it's a bad thing, but that's just how I'm gonna go.
They called him Crazy Jake down at Miller's Bar, riding that bull through the parking lot yard. Every Friday night, same wild scene, living life loud like a broke machine. From raising hell to raising hope. When the waters rose, he was that lifeline rope. Nobody thought he had it in him at all. But sometimes heroes wear muddy overalls, wear muddy overalls. Raising hell to raising hope, hell to hope, hell to hope. Raising hope, raising hell to raising hope. Watch and show you how it's done. Storm clouds gathered, river running high, sheriff's phone rang. People trapped inside, Jake fired up his monster truck that night. The one we used to mock, now saving lives. From raising hell to raising hope. When the waters rose, he was that lifeline rope. Nobody thought he had it in him at all. But sometimes heroes wear muddy overalls, wear muddy overalls. Raising hell to raising hope, hell to hope, hell to hope. Raising hell to raising hope. Watch and show you how it's done. In the silence of that stormy night, something changed in those headlight beams. When that engine roared through rising tides, a wild heart found its destiny. From raising hell, when the waters rose, he was that lifeline rope. Nobody thought he had it in him at all. Sometimes heroes wear muddy overalls, wear muddy overalls. Raising hell, raising hope, hell hope, hell hope. Raising hell, raising hell, raising hope. Watch him change the world tonight. Keep passing by while memories dance in my mind. Been driving since the day was young, through Arkansas rain and Texas sun. These calloused hands grip tight the wheel. 500 miles is how I feel. Mama always said I'd find my way, but the road became where I had to stay. These 18 wheels keep rolling me home, rolling me home to wherever I roam. Steel and diesel, skin and bone, these 18 wheels keep rolling me home. Letters from you still in my cab, pictures fade and memories I grab, passing places we used to know before the highway taught me to go. Sweet
magnolia in my rear view. Radio static breaking through. Every mile marker tells me straight. Some kinds of love just couldn't wheeze. 18 wheels keep rolling me home, rolling me home, rolling me home to wherever I roam. Stealing diesel, skin and bone. These 18 wheels keep rolling me home. These wheels keep rolling me. Por las carreteras solitarias, buscando paz en las montañas. Mi corazón late con el motor. En este camino encontré mi valor. The lonely highways stretch before me, searching peace and mountain glory. My heart beats with the engine's might. On this road I found what's right. Pulled into truck stops, coast to coast, met wandering souls who know the most about living free and staying true to the calling that pulls you through. Every state line crossed with pride, peace found on this endless ride. Maybe home ain't where you start, but where the highway holds your heart. These 18 wheels keep rolling me home, rolling me home wherever I roam, wherever I lay home, wherever I'm ever on. Stealing diesel, skin and bone. These 18 wheels keep rolling me home. And Mama finally understands. Home is right here, where the rubber meets the road. Early morning, coffee black, work boots on, no turning back. Climbing in my pickup truck with a whole lot more than just good luck. These hands are callous, sure ain't soft. People talk and they might scoff, but I know what I'm living for. Wouldn't change it, that's for sure. Some folks look down their nose at me, think they know just who I ought to be, but Lord knows I've paid my dues. Yeah, yeah, ain't no shame in these old boots I'm wearing. Living simple, but I ain't comparing. Got my pride and I ain't scared of sharing. This is who I am, and I'm declaring. Mud and grease beneath my nails, working hard when daylight fails. Back home where the porch light shines, life is good, I'm doing fine. Country roads and open skies, simple truth, no need for lies. Born and raised to work this way, wouldn't have it any other day. Some folks look down their nose at me, think they know just who I ought to be, but Lord knows I paid my dues. Yeah, yeah. Deep down in my southern soul, I found peace in letting go of what other people say, 'cause this is where I'm gonna stay. Yeah, let it breathe. Ain't no shame in these old boots I'm wearing. Living simple, but I ain't comparing. Got my pride and I ain't scared of sharing. This is who I and I'm declaring, this is who I am. Dusty box in the attic tonight, that old Polaroid of you and me. 16 trying to wash off the red clay, like it was something we weren't meant to be. Remember how I'd hide my accent at school, thought being country made me some kind of fool. But looking back now, through these weathered eyes, what I see ain't what I saw. What I called shame back then is what makes me proud today. Every scar, every sunburned memory, teaching me the price we pay. Teaching me the price we pay. Daddy's coveralls hanging by the door used to make me cringe, make me wanna run. Now I see the oil stains like medals of honor, teaching me the worth of what he done. Funny how time turns diamonds from gold, shows you what matters deep in your soul. But looking back now, through these weathered eyes, what I see ain't what I saw. What I called shame back then is what makes me proud today. Every scar, every sunburned memory, teaching me the price we pay. From your roots, don't you know they're holding you up? The dirt beneath your boots, worth more than fool's gold dust. What I call shame back then is what makes me proud today. Every scar, every sunburned memory, teaching me the price we pay. Price we had to pay. The price that made us brave. When my radio turned low, the world gets mighty quiet when everyone else lets go. My weather tools beside me tell stories of their own, while distant thunder rumbles and I work here all alone. These calloused hands know secrets that daylight never sees. When all the world is sleeping, that's when my mind runs free. In the stillness of these midnight hours, I'm painting with steel and chrome. Every turn of the wrench brings that money could never own. 'Cause what looks broken to others is beautiful to me. The neighbors think I'm crazy, up working through the night, but they don't see the artistry beneath this work light. Each piece fits like a puzzle, each bowl knows where to go. There's poetry in motion that city folk don't know. These callous hands know secrets that daylight never sees. When all the world is sleeping, that's when my soul runs free. In the stillness of these midnight hours, I'm painting with steel and chrome. Every turn of the wrench brings wisdom that money can never own. 'Cause what looks broken to others is beautiful to me. Textbooks, some find it in their prayers, but I discover mine right here in this oil-stained affair. In the stillness of these midnight hours, I'm painting with steel and chrome. Every turn of the wrench brings wisdom that money can never own. 'Cause what looks broken to others is beautiful to me. What looks worthless to others is everything to me. 6 days a week, I watch them pass on through. Chrome and leather, fresh off the line. He's got calluses thick as his wallet, and I got wisdom you can't be taught. Every scratch and stain on these hands of mine worth more than what money provides. The skin, these stains won't wash away. They show where I've been. Yeah, these stains tell my story. Foreign badges, Italian names, rolling, asking for a miracle cure. There ain't no substitute for knowing every bolt, every wire for sure. Time-tested truth in the palm of my hand, can't learn that kind of school. No, hard work leaves its mark deep beneath the skin. These stains won't wash away. They show where I've been. Yeah, these stains tell my story. Some folks chase that shiny life, but I found mine right here in the rusted oil and honest toil that others seem to feel free. At the end of every long day, when the sun sinks low and red, I look down at these working hands and smile at what they've said about a life lived straight and true, about a path that's mine to choose. Yeah, hard work leaves its mark deep beneath the skin. These stains won't wash away, they show where I've been. Yeah, these stains tell my story, my story. You see my pickup, draw your conclusions fast. That sideways look, yeah, I caught it as you passed. Think you've gotten me figured, placed in your little box. But honey, let me tell you, you're in for some shocks. Your dictionary words and your college degree don't tell a story of what makes me me. I ain't what you think I am. Got more depth than your diagram, strength that comes from calloused hands. I ain't what you think I am. What you think I am. Watch me rise above your small-minded view. While you're still judging, I'm breaking through. These dirt road lessons taught me more than school, about life and love and nature's golden rules. My grandparents beat these things were their worth than your textbooks could ever ever explain. So keep your assumptions, I'll keep my pride. The truth about me runs too deep inside. I ain't what you think I am. Got more depth than your diagram, strength that comes from calloused hands. I ain't what you think I am. Let me show you something rare. Beyond your theories, it's how it is to feel. Not ain't what you think I am. Got more depth than your diagram, straight that comes from calloused hands. I ain't what you think I am. Watch me prove. Watch me prove I am. Down in these pines, where Granddaddy taught me the ways of the night and what family means. Through copper chords and sweet mountain water. I learned more truth than any school could teach. I'm just like my old man, standing here in the dark, keeping watch while the world sleeps, living free in my heart. Black coffee cold in my thermos at midnight, smoke rising up through autumn leaves. Your picture here in my weathered wallet, still showing me the path I need to lead. I'm just like my old man, standing here in the dark, keeping watch while the world sleeps, living free in my heart. Hey Daddy, I know you're watching from somewhere up above. Every step I'm taking, every move I make is carrying your blood through these mountain veins. The owl calls out like a distant warning, but I ain't scared of what might come. 'Cause everything that really matters is right here in these hills I roam. I'm just like my old man, standing here in the dark, keeping watch while the world sleeps, living free in my heart, living free in my heart. Rays rolling in from the western sky, while everyone's scrambling to stay dry. You look at me like I've lost my mind, but I just smile and stay behind. While you're running scared, the nature's getting real out there. Nature's getting real. Flash across my face, standing in this space. Raw power strikes the ground while you're nowhere to be found. Let it pour down on me, these drops are setting me free. What you fear I embrace, this is my saving grace. This is my saving grace. Why you running scared? The nature's getting real out there. When nature's
rising through the pines tonight. Got mud on my boots and my heart feels right. She's standing there with that wild child smile. Been watching her dance for a little while. Just a summer night, nothing planned. Got the radio cranked up in the sand. Something in the air feels electric now, making me forget about my small town bow. Something that burns higher than any flame I've ever known. Yeah, she's got that untamed fire. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck top beams, making me crazy, making me lean into this moment, into this feeling. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck top beams. Bites and sweet tea buzz, tank top torn from where the branches was. She don't mind the dirt or the humidity. That's the kind of girl she's always been free. Running wild since her daddy's farm, giving all the town boys serious harm. But tonight she's looking right at me like I might be her new destiny. The bonfire's burning hot and bright, but she's got something that burns higher than any flame I've ever known. Yeah, she's got that untamed fire. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck top beams, making me crazy, making me lean into this moment, into this feeling. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck top beams. Up, still be dancing in the mud. Ain't no place I'd rather be than right here where we're running free. Hey! Hey, trucks high beats, making me crazy, making me lean into this moment, into this feeling. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck's high beams. Girl, you shine brighter than my truck's high beams. Crystal chandelier, sticking out like a wildflower in this atmosphere. Hostess looking nervous with my pickup parked outside. Menus in French, y'all, but my cash is American size. Table full of pearls and silk, staring at my Walmart jeans, thinking they know my story by the dirt on my seams. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, that's just how I shine. Ain't gonna change my ways for your five-star wine. Got more class in my laugh than your uptown crowd. So turn those heads, honey, I'll make you proud. Yeah, yeah. Ordered my steak well done, fork in the wrong hand, but my tip's gonna be bigger than they'll understand. Some lady whispered trash, well sugar, that's alright, cause my daddy taught me manners, just not the kind you like. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, that's just how I shine. Ain't gonna change my
your 5-star wine. Got more class in my lap than your uptown crowd. So turn those heads, honey, I'll make you proud. Yeah! Y'all keep clutching them pearls while I'm just being me. 'Cause real diamonds come from coal, can't you see? Whoa. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, that's just how I shine. How I shine, babe. Ain't gonna change my ways for your 5-star wine. Not for you. More class in my lap than your uptown crowd. So turn those heads, honey, I'll make you proud. Proud, so proud. That's just how I shine. My truck at midnight, couldn't take their stairs no more. Left the paved roads far behind till my tires hit forest floor. These pine trees don't judge me, don't whisper when I pass. But 6 months in the backwoods ain't feel what couldn't last. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace. Build walls of oak and stone, calling solitude my home. But peace ain't in the running. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace. Somehow through the mountain mill, said you missed the real me, not the mask I wore so well. Every morning sunrise reminds me what you said about how strength measured by the demons that we fed. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace. Build walls of oak and stone, calling solitude my home. But peace ain't in the running. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace. Remember that old truck stop where you saw past my guard? Said, boy, you ain't your labels as we watch stars in your yard. In your yard. Sometimes the quiet screams louder than all their words combined. Been running from myself so long, I left my truth behind. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace. Had to run, build walls of oak and stone. But now I know I was wrong, 'cause peace was in your arms all along. Thought I had to run to the woods to find peace.